Hello everyone, welcome to the second year assembly.
No, Quiva, you say it like this. Hello everyone, welcome to the second year assembly.
No, you say it like this. Welcome to the second year assembly, we hope you enjoy.
No, like this. Welcome everyone to the second year assembly.
Seriously, why can't you just go along with my ideas? They are superior anyway.
No, your ideas are awful. Honestly, I don't know why you volunteered to do this.
Well, you shouldn't have volunteered either.
Five hours later.
Hold on a sec, Miss Maxwell wants to join the call.
Quiva, Gaeilge, where on earth have the two of you been? You've missed the last 5 classes.
We've been arguing over how to start the assembly. Gaeilge isn't starting it right.
No, you haven't been saying it right.
Now, honestly, you two, it's not that difficult. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Second Year Assembly 2021. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you.
Our theme for this assembly is Seachtain, Gaeilge and St. Patrick's Day, and how over the years this has evolved from a religious holiday to a festival that celebrates the Irish within all of us. This holiday is celebrated all over the world with different nationalities coming to celebrate it together. It has become more diverse and most communities celebrating it. It has also become a special day for all cultures in Ireland. We would like to share with you our assembly, which celebrates this festival throughout music, drama, dance, history, and culture.
Tá taime Seachtain Gaeilge na féile pódraig agus cadu cilíonn sé I bheith aimneach. Tá Seachtain Gaeilge déanamid ceilbhrú drongadúchas. Bhíonn raibh muid in ann cófada san óm a tóthart mar sin inis tugamid na céile agus toimid ag cuint os Gaeilge. Ar nuid eile tá an tíneal symbolic mar hasamír an tíneal airlíne sa abhainn agus dearan muid tíneal airlíne inis. Tá an súlagam gan bhronfaí tú Tantna Ross. We will now have Adam reading a letter written by Michael D. Higgins, President of Ireland, to Stratford College.
Gaeilge, I am delighted to send my warmest greetings and good wishes to all those at Stratford College. St. Patrick's Day is an important opportunity to recall the values embodied in the story of the saint. Those values of solidarity and concern for the well-being of our fellow citizens are more important than ever as we seek and offer compassion and support through this period. I believe a truly multicultural society is one which has inclusive citizenship at its very heart and where every citizen participates and is treated with respect. On St. Patrick's Day, we remember the importance of appreciating our differences and of recognising how a proud and generous sharing of heritage and traditions can enrich our schools, our communities and our country. I wish a very happy St. Patrick's Day. Bonach Dí le féile Pádraig ó Raibh Go Léir. Yours sincerely, Michael D. Higgins, President of Ireland.
Now to start us off on our theme, we have a wonderful piece by our resident pianist, Dublin.
up we have Elizabeth, who will give us a history and some information on the flag.
Dia gwic gach dina, ignish, beg me a kind fui or mratach. Is symbol A an glas duna Catholicig, agus na Náisiúnig in Éireann. Cailíonn an Aráiste na Protestúnig an Mínlach in Éireann, agus is symbol an bán don Síocháin idir an bhirt. Tá míad anna brodúil as ar bratach seo. Tá lá féile pádraig agus ormratach tábhachtach de Éireann, ach tá bratach tábhachtach de gach tír, mar hampla, tá sé bratach is a fithe in our skull. On St. Patrick's Day, we celebrate 70 million Irish all over the world, people who may not be born in Ireland but consider Ireland home. Flag Day, which falls today on the 16th of March, is a day where the message of peace and hope is celebrated, a day that recognises the importance of multicultural and an inclusive Ireland, which celebrates all countries, cultures and talents. Our national flag is the tricolour of green, white and orange. It was formally recognised as the Irish flag when young Thomas Mayer flew it for the first time at the Wolftown Confederate Club on the 7th of March in 1848. Our national flag was inspired by the French tricolour, replacing the red and blue with green and orange, but retaining the unifying white, which underlines the principles of unity and peace. The Irish flag represents peace and unity between people, as well as tolerance and respect for our communities and cultures.
Jim Finnegan lived in Walking Street, a gentleman Irishman, mighty odd. He seen a brogue so soft and sweet, and the rise in the world he carried the hod. Jim had a sort of a tippling way, with the love of the liquor now he was born. Help him on with his work each day, and the drum of the creature every morn. Work for the man of Dempsey, a partner with the floor, your trotters shake. Wasn't it the truth they told you, lots of fun at Finnegan's way. One morning Tim felt rather full, his head felt heavy which made him shake. Fell from a ladder and he burst his skull, so they carried him home as corpse awake. Rolled him up in a nice clean sheet, laid him out upon the bed. A gallon of whiskey at his feet, a barrel of porter at his head. Whack for the dad of Dempsey, a partner with the Florian Trotter's shade. Wasn't it the truth they told you, lots of fun at Finnegan's way. Assembled at the wake, and Mrs. Finnegan called for lunch. First they brung in tea and cake and pipes, tobacco and whiskey punch. Biddy O'Brien began to cry. Such a nice clean corpse did you ever see? Tim of Ornan, why did you die? I shoot your gums, says Paddy McGee. What for the dad of Dempsey, a partner with the Florian Trotter's shake. Wasn't it the truth they told you, lots of fun at Finnegan's way. O'Connor took up the job and finishes she you're wrong and sure. Biddy gave her a belt in the gut and left her sprawling on the floor. Then the war.
We will now have a short interview on how St. Patrick's Day is celebrated in Israel.
My name is Robert Siegel. I'm originally from Dublin. I grew up in Dublin, was born there. I went to Stratford College all the way from kindergarten to the end of my leaving cert. And in 1980, I moved to Israel and became a new immigrant over here. So what you see behind me here is Molly Bloom's Irish pub, the first real Irish pub in Israel. Most of what we have here, the bar and most of the wood, came originally from Dublin, was designed by an Irish company, brought over to Israel and put together by Irish carpenters. Molly Bloom's has been around for about 20 years. This is our 21st year. And every year on St. Patrick's Day, apart from last year, of course, because of Corona, we celebrate St. Patrick's Day, Israeli style. Israelis love any reason for a party. And even though they don't know what St. Patrick's Day is, it's another excuse to celebrate.
We would like to introduce to you the perfect students of Stratford College, the Pets, doing tricks off screen.
Luig Sias, Taver Davos, Chias Suas, Cos Temple, Toby, Cos Temple, Cos Temple, Toby, Cos Temple. Cos Temple, Toby. Cos Temple, Toby. Toby, Cos Temple. Ha ha ha!
Tabard on Paul. Girl, yeah, good girl. Right, Skylar. Emmerich boss. Emmerich boss. Good girl.
Díag witch Elizabeth, conna sa tá tú? Wath leat Milseán? Sí sios? Fordham Davos? Lávala? Maho?
Bíal Castimbo.
Bonnie Shvi. Boy Shvi.
Tired of us.
Now we will have Sam doing Irish dancing.
You will now have Adam and Sean doing an interview on Gaeilge about St. Patrick's Day.
I did it. It's Mr. Sean. And you, Tom, Clon Keshna, Cur Law Fail Podrick Free Adam.
Díag wit is Mr. Adam.
Dias murdered Adam. Kest Hain. Tain daughter Avian. On Fail Shuck Gana.
Tá le féile Pádraig an seachtú lá déag le bhí Martha.
Cadain and Dina are written a Fail Shin.
Féile Pádraig an dhíine I written lá.
Cudas Avian on I'm sure. Eganown.
Tá sé sa tarraig, mar sin ná aimtir go maith. Ach, roinnt bíon ní bhíon aimtir go maith, mar sampla ag corbáistí.
Keshdera. A Mont Lum. La Fail Podrick.
Is matlam le féile Pádraig, mar is lá átas a gé, mó dáhanana is fear a glas agus tá prád go íbag.
We will now have some students saying Happy St. Patrick's Day in different languages.
Yom St. Patrick's Sameach לכולם.
セントパトリックの日、おめでとうございます。
Feliz Día de San Patricio.
Eid al-Qidis Patrick Mubarak Said. Shasarigo Denia Shetaga Patrika.
La mulți ani de ziua Sfântului Patrick.
Hodrick Hunnady focus Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Corona has gone away.
not tiring, the stress of surviving, chasing joy through stormy weather. Hopes in our hearts keeps us together, chasing joy through stormy weather. Staying apart won't be forever. I had a dream today, Corona was gone away, children allowed to play, visitors could come and stay, friends meeting in cafes, chasing joy through some weather. Hopes in our hearts keeps us together, chasing joy through stormy weather. Staying apart won't be forever. Woke up crying, realizing roads were still applying. Woke up crying, realizing roads were still applying. Chasing joy through stormy weather. Hopes in our hearts keeps us together, chasing joy through stormy weather. Staying apart won't be forever.
Hi everybody, hope you're doing well. My name's Olivia Foley and I'm the chair of the Student Council alongside Cian. The Student Council just have a few things to say. We have decided to combine the February and March challenges because the last 2 weeks of March are going to be cut off for the spring holidays. So the February and March challenges will be combined as one. You still have until the end of March to submit your challenges. We'd really like if people could send in their challenges, just so we can heighten the sense of school community and school spirit. We also just thought we'd let you know that the Student Council had ISSU training the other day. We had a lady come in from the ISSU and she trained us on leadership skills. It was a very interactive training session and we got loads of really good things from it. We also just would like to mention that we are thinking of hosting some kind of a variety show or event outside for during the summer term. We think it would just be good to have something to look forward to, and we're hoping to get some kind of a refreshment stand and maybe a couple people playing music. So if you have any suggestions for this event, you can just email any of the Student Council members or send us a message on Teams. That would be really good to hear from you. And also we'd just like to say that we received people's responses from the mental health survey that we sent out, and we'd just like to let you know that your voices have been heard and we're working on ideas to improve mental health throughout the school. Last thing is, we hope everybody's doing well. We know these are really tough times, but just try keep in mind that we do have an end in sight to online school. We just like to say to everybody to try stay positive during these hard times. Just try keep thinking about the end that's in sight. We'll all be back together soon enough, and we hope that you all are in good health and you're all feeling okay. If anybody has any more suggestions that they'd like to put into the Student Council, you can email any of the Student Council reps. You can send us a message on Teams, or you can put in a submission to the anonymous suggestions form that I emailed a couple of weeks ago. Thanks so much. Hope you're all doing well.
Passover is a major Jewish holiday that happens every spring, and we keep this Passover party going for 8 whole days, kind of like Hanukkah, but not. Just because it's a major holiday that most Jews and even a lot of non-Jews know about doesn't mean you don't have questions. I mean, heck, I still have questions. Question 1, what is Passover? Great question. Passover celebrates the Jews' redemption from slavery in Egypt and their exodus out of that narrow place of oppression. You can read all about it in the book of, you guessed it, Exodus. Question 2. How do Jews prepare for Passover? You didn't think we just celebrate and enjoy the holiday, did you? I mean, that would be crazy. We have to prepare, and we have to prepare really hard. The preparation for Passover is basically a month-long holiday in and of itself. It involves the religious equivalent of spring cleaning, whereby we remove all chametz, which is leavened wheat, oats, rye, barley, and spelt, from our houses. So what do we eat, if not those crazy grains? Well, we eat lots of matzah. That's right, matzah is a fairly pathetic, crisp, crackery sort of bread product that we eat for 8 days. It bakes flat because it doesn't have any yeast. Matzah is very similar to the kind of bread that our ancestors ate when they were slaves in Egypt. It is thus called the bread of affliction. What it really afflicts these days is your intestinal tract. The way that Jews celebrate Passover, even the least religious among us, if modified a bit, is with a formal meal called a Seder. Seder means order. The Seder has 15 different steps, and while many Jews cut out after the meal, which in case you're wondering is item number 11, traditional Jews do them all, and it can and does take many hours. At the Seder, we read from this special book called a Haggadah, and we retell the story of our journey from slavery to freedom. We recall the 10 epic plagues that God brought down to set us free. We drink 4 cups of wine or grape juice, and we sing drinking songs you can't help but sing along with.
Now for some sport news with Jessica and Natan.
It was a great win for the Irish rugby team on Sunday, beating Scotland. They now face England on Saturday. The ladies' Irish hockey have been very busy playing in their Olympic warm-ups. They played Great Britain twice at the weekend. They lost a match and won a match, and are playing today in the decider. It's been quiet for Gaeilge games, but we hope the matches will resume on the 27th of March. The Irish soccer team are preparing for the World Cup qualifiers. Ganari Log.
Now you two, that really wasn't so bad, was it?
Whoops, I am so sorry, guys. I forgot to press record at the beginning of this.
Oh no.
That's all, folks.
Miss Kenny and Miss Maxwell will now say a couple words.
Bawalin or muchas a goal don Daravlin as ocht an upper a rinne siad. Bíonn sé dúshlánach tionol mar seo a cuir siúl na leitheanta seo lína. Támuid an brodúil asah, masibh. Banachtaí na féile Pádraig Uiribh go léir.
Second years, thank you for all your ideas and hard work in putting this assembly together. You've shown real tenacity and commitment in the last week or so. We're very proud of your achievements. Enjoy the virtual celebrations tomorrow, St. Patrick's Day. Slán go fóill.